What's up, guys? San7 here, and I've got a few things for you. First, I want to say, well, happy belated birthday to Tinkerpale. Now, Tinkerpale is someone I hadn't spoken to in a little over a year, and got a chance to catch up with her yesterday. Really awesome, and found out she had a birthday, so, hey, figured I'd throw a shout-out for a happy birthday. Alright, what are you looking at? This is the new might system. This should be released early March, mid-March. Now, this is a post from Gaius in the forums, and what you're seeing, basically, what it's going to do, it's going to buff your arena squad, and it's going to do it by might. Now, it might nerf it depending upon your opponent, because the way it works is, my main account, I'm going to be Marquise, right there at 85. That 85 next to Marquise, that's going to be the percentage I start with. Let's say I go against someone in the arena that has 22,000 might, they're a Baron. So, I take the 85, I minus the 55, I end up with 30. That plus 30, I get plus 30% attack, plus 30% HP when I am going against that opponent in the arena. That's huge. And I absolutely love it, because this is the one thing that I think can actually save my ass with the honor badge problems, because I'm probably worse off than anybody that I've talked to. It's getting bad, so hopefully this will take care of it. Now, head on over to the forum, rate Gaius some favor for it. He's always bringing the early information from the Taiwan server, which is just great. Now, I've also got a guild for you, the Norwegian clan. Now, you don't have to be Norwegian at all to join. Definitely not. Now, the leader, Magnus, really good guy, runs a very active guild. So, if you're interested in joining, well, 10,000 might, 1,400 shard initial donation, then 200 shards a week. And they do boss battles between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. server time. And they do competitions where, you know, it's either shards, going after it, and you get it first, second, you're getting paid out. A lot of fun, very active guild chat. Alright, well, here's the video. I've got a let's play for you. My Smurf just gained 200,000 honor badges. That just means it's an old account, because it's not something I've really been going after honor badges for whatsoever. And you'll also notice that, hey, the maintenance, let's roll. Oh, no. But I did roll. Look at that Thunder God right there, level 1. Yeah, 4 or 5 revitalize. I have a 99 Thunder God. What should I do? You know, this is a question that I've seen a lot, and it's never an easy one, but I need to level my level 1 and ditch my other Thunder God. I'm going to keep my other Thunder God and just cap him at 100. But from there, I'm going to level the other one, because in things like this, the arena, where Thunder God having Revite is huge. Also the boss battle. I mean, come on. With the boss being able to stun like that quickly, that is really, really helpful. And in this one, alright, you're going to see my arena squad. I'm not a DPS squad. DPS is damage per second. If I have an open lane, I'm like, crap. It's complete opposite of my main account. The 5 heroes that I'm running are basically the biggest tank-heavy heroes in the game. I want to run into people with this. That's generally my goal when I'm in the arena. Now, basically this Let's Play is an average term when I log in on this account. It's a low maintenance account, so really what I'll do is I'll check the arena, and I usually don't even do all 5 turns, but I figured, hey, I'll throw in 5 turns for this Let's Play. But I think I made a mistake with that. Yes, looks like Frosty's going to be taking aggro first. That's bad. Might be a little bit of trouble up top. Hopefully AC can save my ass. Now on the bottom, I should be okay having Thunder God over there, and oh crap, they have a champ. We're all stunned. Come on, come on, come on. Proc on him, Thunder God. Oh my god, we're all stunned again. Come on. Come on, baby. Wow, this is a long battle on the bottom. And that's one of the things. There we go. It's about time. The arena at this level, at the low levels, it's pretty slow. And honestly, it's not nearly as entertaining as it is, you know, when you get in upwards of the, you know, the top 100, top 300, top 500, whatever it is, they go by much faster, you know, a lot better heroes, and, you know, it's okay at this rate, but also the amount to gain when I'm doing arena on this account really just, it's not there. All I'm trying to do is stay in that 70 honor badge an hour range. That's it. That's all I care about. Now, occasionally I'll go in and I'll do 10 arenas just for those 5 extra gems, because the thing is, you can get 30 extra gems by completing daily bonuses. So that means in 5 days, you can have a hero roll. That's really the only reason I'm doing arena, other than simply just maybe 1, 2 a day tops to stay in that 70 an hour bracket. Honor badges are big, and the arena is a way to get them, but without spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, good luck. Now, maybe with the new system with the might change, maybe that'll help a bit, especially on my main. I know it will. All right, well, the next one we got, let's just bring everybody on the bottom. We're going to run into them. This is what I love. All right, My account is built. This account is built to run into 5 guys. Having 2 tanks and Frosty with all the HP that he has, you know, Thunder God going off, their Thunder God going off, you know, I'm still not worried because I've got you can see they were almost all of them almost dead. And if they weren't guys that have high HP, you know, I wouldn't have had a chance there. But the problem is I have no DPS guys. If you want to improve in the arena, the biggest single improvement you can have is gaining Succubus. Succubus is huge in the arena. Give her an open lane and watch her go off. Talents for Succubus? Well, Revitalize is just always a great talent because Revitalize will, you know, better for the boss as well. But in the arena only sprint for Succubus is probably her best talent if you're only looking at arena. You know, some will argue Revitalize, but the thing is, they'll proc, the 5-5 Revitalize will proc slightly before a 5-5 sprint, but my Succubus at sprinting will swing 7 times to get to her proc. So you got to add that damage in there, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about now. All right. Accepting the guild. All right. No, right now, our guild is full. If you see, you know, well, there's 1 slot open. It's because we're waiting on a cooldown timer. Basically, we have filled all the slots for now, but the way the guild's going, we're going to expand soon because I got to say we have some awesome guild members. They have been extremely helpful, and we're doing competitions. We're going to be doing another competition this week. I'd like to say congrats to Red Dragon for winning the Shard competition. Actually, it was Hi Y'all IJ that won it, but he went ahead and passed it on to Red Dragon. So Red Dragon got the $25 Google Play card. Congrats, brother. And I got to say, you've been doing a hell of a job running the guild. And, well, here you can see Ninja and Succubus. Those are your 2 DPS guys in the arena. And those are, you know, 2 heroes I need on this account. You're going to see that in the middle, well, I'm going to run into them. I'll be able to take them out, I think. Wow, I'm pretty low. I don't know. It's going to be close. I need a heal from Druid. Okay. AC procking. Looks like it's good. But the problem is, you can see it. It's already over. It's because Succubus hit so hard. Because she takes that percentage of the shrine. And since the latest arena update, doubling that HP, she's that much more important. Alright, the Relic Hall. I've started to level up the Relic Hall because level 8, I need the Guardian spell. I need Guardian Angel. And I don't really think you need it until you start doing dungeons. And I've started getting into the dungeons. I've gotten to Dungeon 4, Skull 1. That's the 10 shard dungeon. That's when I'm actually going to take this as a casual shard farming account and really go after some shards. Because when you're farming for 5 shards a pop, it's just like, it's okay. But that huge jump from 5 to 10, and it's the biggest percentage jump you see in this game, is when you're going from Dungeon 3 Skull 2 to Dungeon 4 Skull 1. That's the one, 10 shards. The next one up is going to be 15. But it's finding the right line and how to do it properly with only 2 spells, which I've still got to do. And I'm going to do a turn of that. But you also notice I've got 1 of 4 builders busy. I've got my town hall going. That's something I advise. Always have your town hall going, guys. Always keep that leveling up. It takes so long, but the added bonuses for each level are worth it every time. Not just walls, but you get extra towers, so on and so forth. All right, I'm looking at this one, and that looks like a hard 130,000 to get. And I like it. 150,000. I love bases that are in like a big long line. And let's see, do I want to drop there? I'm just looking for a drop spot now because I'm definitely going in. And you'll notice I'm only running 4 heroes right now. AC was, well, he was injured before, so he won't be participating. Yeah, I'm going to drop the Paladin right here. Go ahead and take care of these heroes. Hopefully I won't have to use the Restoration early. This is going to be close because I'm going to bring those in. And now a few Griffins in. I can't see my Paladin. I'm hoping he's okay. I think he should be able to get through that just fine. I'm not going to have to use that Restoration just yet. Now, the rest of the Griffins, what I'm going to save is I'm going to wait for that Dragon Camp to come after me, and I'm going to go ahead and drop them now. That Dragon Camp comes in, I go ahead and grab the Griffins, I bring them there to go ahead and help me with that, and my whole goal in this type of base, the way I want to run it, is I want my heroes, all my heroes are going to be tanks. They're all tank heavy anyways. They're all high HP guys. And then I want my Griffins doing damage dealing behind them, so my Griffins don't take aggro. You can see the little grave markers on the top. Those are Griffins taking aggro. If Griffins take aggro, they die. You want to keep your heroes in front. That's how you want to run it, especially on a base setup like this. And we're just going to go ahead and roll down here and go ahead and grab that because that'll get us up over 550,000 of the 900,000 we need for the tower upgrade. Now, what am I upgrading? Well, obviously the Relic Hall. I'm going to get that up, and I'm going to get to that GA. So Relic Hall to 8. I'm not going to level the GA up at all. There's no reason to, because leveling GA, all it does is it adds the number of troops that can fit in the circle. It starts at 6. You have 5 heroes. You don't have 7 heroes. There's no need to put any more leveling on GA not until much, much later in the game. So keep that GA at level 1 so the gold cost stays at 10,000 a run. On my main, when I buy GA, it's 30,000. That's a big gold cost. You know, that's a big difference. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. And, all right, so I'm leveling towers. I'm leveling my Relic Hall. I'm leveling my Town Hall. Hero bases. I'm going to continue to bring those up. Right now, they're all 12. I need to get them to 13 because at 13, you get a range bonus. Having that little extra range is going to be nice. Especially when at Town Hall 14, I can maybe expand that death box a bit. I think I might actually just change defense. Maybe try a diamond. Not sure yet. But that Town Hall will be done soon. So the next Let's Play, you're going to see a new defense. And we'll have a whole new strategy for a new defense for Here Be Monsters. Alright, well, I'm looking at this one's 110,000. Everything's really concentrated together. Now, I know that I'm going against all the heroes, so I'm going to have to drop my Paladin, the heroes, and then the Restoration right away. I've got to put the Restoration right there on top of everything. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my guys. But from there, once I can get past this opening, because you can see there, everything else on this base, it's still very clumped together. And that is a Thunder God's dream. That means Thunder God's going to be, when he procs, he's just going to take down everything around him. Now, I'm not having too many problems going through troops here and that. Paladin's in a little trouble. Come on, Druid. Timely heal. Come on. Come on, Druid. Yeah, there you go. Now I don't think I have anything to... Ooh, wow, it's still close. Come on now. Kill them Griffins. All right, no more aggro left. No hero bombs. Traps. I don't want to see a hero trap pop up, and that will take my Paladin out right now since they do about 10% of damage. I'm pretty sure it's 10% of the hero damage. And I'm looking at that down there. I'm like, no. Why would I finish? I have all the gold. I generally on this account, I mean, it was a smart to begin with. All I ever did was raid for gold. Now, I'm still just raiding for gold for upgrades. That's really it. Mana, I always have mana. When I basically don't feel like raiding for gold, hero base upgrade. But the thing is, keeping those 4 builders active all the time. And a lot of mana there, not a lot of gold. Not a lot of resources either way on that one. That's 115, but that's a lot of work for 115. This is interesting. We've got everything split off. It's definitely a Here Be Monsters defense. I think I can probably run... Basically, what I want to do is I want to have my Griffins out here, and I'm going to do the same thing I did on that, I believe it was the second raid, where I used my heroes as tanks and my Griffins as damage dealers. I'm going to do the same thing here, except I'm going to let all my Griffins come in right there, take that out. They're going to move down to the next 3 pieces, the next 3 buildings, and then from there, they're going to start shooting towards the middle. I expect them to shoot towards the middle, at least. They shouldn't go to the right. We'll see. But as soon as they do, all right, there it is. Now I'm going to drop my heroes in between them, starting with the Paladin, so he goes ahead and takes that aggro. Boom, there's the Paladin, get the rest of the heroes in, and now my heroes are tanking, and oh, I misjudged that. My Paladin should have been a little more to the left. I would have saved losing a number of Griffins that I definitely lost here. That's all right, though. Gonna grab that gold. I'm just gonna dip. There's no reason to stay. I've got the resources I need. I got the 100,000. I lost 6 Griffins, and that was a mistake on where I placed my Paladin. I could have picked up the aggro from that, and maybe had to use the restoration, but either way, wouldn't have lost 6 Griffins. Oh, looking at 167,000. I've got 778. This will get me to my upgrade. Where do I want to come in? I'm thinking this left side right here, because there's a big thing of gold there, and if things just go really bad, I'll at least be able to pick that up and get pretty close to that upgrade, if not getting it. But I don't think I should have too many problems. And again, heroes first with a slight pause. Bring in the Griffins. Heroes are doing the tanking. Griffins are doing the damage dealing. And from there, let's see. It looks like Druid is split to... All right, now my heroes are splitting, so this wasn't the best opening line possible on this, because you want to keep your heroes together. When your heroes split, that's usually when you're going to have problems. Now, a lot of base setups, there's no avoiding it. You're going to have your heroes split, especially the circle type setups where, you know, you'll have Pumpkin Dude just zooming around the outside. That's when magic can really come and play. Ooh, hero traps. No, don't die. All right, I think Snowzilla should be fine, so I'm going to use that restoration up top. I'm just going to hold it for as long as I can, make sure we get all 3 of them, Paladin, AC, and Thunder God all in together. So let's... Hero coming, yeah, let's go ahead and drop it, and oh, there's Hero Ball! Oh my god, did I make it? I made it. Whee! That was close. Yeah, yes. You never know when those hero traps are going to come out when that health is low. I hate dying by hero traps. I really do. It's just like, why did I do it? Why would he leave that there? All right, you leave something on the side. It's annoying to have to run to it. I exit 100% of the time just because it's annoying. So you're going to end up with a 5-hour shield instead of a 10-hour shield. That's why I don't advise putting stuff off to the side. My stuff being off to the side, it's all for Here Be Monsters. I don't care if you 100% me or not. I leave my gold sitting out anyways. I don't protect it whatsoever. But, alright, well, let's go ahead and try this dungeon because this is Dungeon 4, Skull 1. This is for 10 shards. I need to find a line. I do not know this line on this, guys. I'm going to be trying one out, and I think I'm going to try in this corner over here. Not sure if it's going to work or not, but what I'm going to try to do is get my heroes in right here, all the heroes in, and then put a Griffin's in behind and hopefully not have to use that restoration on my paladin. He needs to get at the divine shield now. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, looks like he got there. Okay, he's going to... Wow, that was closer to survive. Now, what I don't want are the heroes to split. And it looks like Druid follow them. Nah, Druid's going to run off to the right. Oh, come on, Druid. Don't go to the right. Go to the left. Take care. Yeah, he's going off to that hero base over there. Okay, yeah. So... not the line. This definitely won't be the line I use. Now, hopefully, we can at least finish this. You have to use the restoration to keep Druid alive. Still don't want to lose Druid. Well, we got the 59%, so I've at least got a shot at the shard drop. Now, if you're curious, does 100%ing give you a better chance of getting a shard drop? Yes, it does. Now, there were tests done months, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I don't remember the exact numbers, but... a skull dungeon with 100% is roughly 22 to 25% that you're going to get a drop. Now, if you start doing like 50%, 50 to 99% instead of getting that complete 100% 3 flames, it drops to about 18 to 20%, somewhere around that area. So you definitely want to be doing 100% on a dungeon if you can. It will make a slight difference. Now, when it comes to non-skull dungeons, I don't have any numbers on this. I don't know what those pay out. But... you really want to stick to the shard dungeons unless you're just going after XP. A good dungeon is Dungeon 4, the second one in. It pays 1687, and it's pretty easy dungeon to do. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. And, oh, he is so close to being 100. He was going to be my first 6-star hero, but I don't think I can waste the honor badges on him now simply because I got the other Thunder God that I got to level up. And Spirit Mage. How do you get Spirit Mage? Still get this question. I get it on both accounts. I get it all the time. I get it on YouTube. I get it everywhere. Yes, you have to buy gems. Yes, it's 50,000 gems. You could possibly farm it. I've heard of people farming it. It's not out of the realm of possibility. But you can see right there, I'm 30,000 gems off. So that's a few purchases away. I think eventually this account will get there. But, maybe a few months, 2 months. We'll see. All right, well, I've got all my builders busy. I've got my towers going up. And you'll notice that towers are always going to be leveling up for me. Now, what am I doing? I'm going to try D. So I'm putting guys in the garrison, or girls. And I'm going to be using the green. Now, what the green does is, of course, it gives me a range bonus. Each level of green gives you 3 range. So I've got 6 range on 3 of my towers, and they target the heroes first. I don't have anything else. It would pay over 40. So by putting any of those guys in there, the only reason I do that is if I wanted to gain experience for them right now, which I don't just yet. So that also means that those heroes that I have in the tower right there, they're going to suck away part of the experience that I get from the Here Be Monsters. Now, it becomes a pretty big deal when you're splitting, right now I'm splitting 8 ways instead of splitting 5 ways. So what wave of Here Be Monsters should you be doing? In my opinion, you should be doing the wave of Here Be Monsters you can do with no garrisons. That means no heroes in the towers, the cannons, the magic towers, whatever. Just don't use the heroes in there. I'm kind of just doing this one for an experiment. I have beaten it before, but I told you guys I'd show you, so here's D. But basically what you want to do is just have your 5 heroes on the hero bases, nobody in the garrisons, and something you can complete 95+% of the time. That way, you're going to split the experience 5 ways. 5 ways is pretty good, especially when you get up around G and getting 200,000 a pop and 40,000, experience for each hero is friggin' phenomenal. That's how I level my guys up fast on my main account. It's not that I'm out raiding. It's that I'm doing Here Be Monsters with 5 guys. You know, sometimes 6 if I want an extra one in the tower to level, which that's fine as well. It's still split 6 ways, but going full garrisons, something I don't get. And I notice when I'm raiding on my main account, I'm seeing it all the time, that people are using full garrisons. And do they have that many honor badges so all their heroes are leveling? Do they not know that heroes actually level in the garrisons? And in my garrisons right now, you'll notice that all those heroes are capped. You know, just because the hero is capped and cannot gain XP, that just means that experience is being thrown out. Think of a glass that's full of water. You dump more water in it. Well, that water is just wasted. It goes on the table. It just goes away. That's the way the experience works in this game. Whether it be dungeons, whether it be hero monsters. If those guys are capped, they do not get experience, and it just takes away from the experience pool that could go to the rest of your players. Alright, there's Thunder God. Go ahead and procking and ending at that. And again, I don't use a cannon because, well, I have Thunder God. He acts like my cannon. He does so much AoE damage that I will take him and I will use the towers because the towers have the most hit points by far. Because you'll notice when these guys come in, the first thing they're going to target is the tower every time. Now, you can see Druid stepped out about there and, oh no, come on. Now see, if that tower was a couple levels up, you know, each level gains 3,000 hit points. 3,000 hit points there on that tower, you know, moving up one level from 6 to 7, what does that do for me? That keeps my Druid alive. My Druid's gone now. I have no chance of beating 2 ways. I mean, I would have to get extremely lucky. Now, if they're coming in here on this side, that means I'm gonna lose that tower there. Druid's energetic. It's not that he just heals. It's the fact that that energetic gives your whole squad an attack buff. You know, that 24%, 25%, 26%, depending upon what his skill level is. That's really, really huge in taking out the Dino, because that Dino has a... I don't know the actual number on the hit points that the Dino has, but it's ridiculous. And we'll see here on D5. Now, I'm going to need to spawn on the top. It's the only way I have a chance. And I get a bad spawn. That level 40 Dino has a ton of HP. Way more HP than, you know, a level 100 Paladin. You're going to see the first thing targeted here. I have no tower. Well, it's going to be hero base, where Druid was. That's going to go down quickly, leaving my heroes. Once your heroes take aggro, you can see how quickly it ends. That's what the towers do for me. The towers are taking that aggro. Their heroes are having to run all their round to them while my heroes swing away. Once the towers are gone, I'm in trouble. Now, you can buff your towers by having blue heroes in there. Get that blue garrison up. That will help on your archer towers. But at the same time, you're going to be losing that experience again, and it adds a bunch of might having all those extra heroes there. The only extra heroes I have that are leveled right now are my greens, and those are the heroes that I've had forever. I'm, you know, debating whether I should take them out, but the thing is, I'm not having trouble raiding. If you have no trouble raiding whatsoever, then you know you probably have a nice little bump to where you can add some heroes, add some might without worrying too much. Well, we're just going to go ahead and do C, and I did forget to take my heroes out of the tower. That's going to cost me on experience. It's going to be divided by 8 instead of 5, which I really, you know, I usually do not use any heroes in the garrison. I run C with usually 4 heroes. I didn't take AC out because I've capped AC at 80 because I'm worried about honor badges. I was thinking I was going to have my level, you know, 99 Thunder God. He's going to be 100 soon, and once he hits 100, that's... what, 30,000 right there? Druid, that's going to be 20,000 for when he hits 80. I'm gone. I'm done. I'm out of honor badges at that point. That's why I had capped AC. But now I've run into the issue with the new Thunder God, which is basically going to cost me 34,000 honor badges to level him up to where this Thunder God is now. Of course, as well as the time. But that talent of 4 or 5 Revitalize is worth it. Unless I want to spend a bunch of money rolling talents, which I don't. That's something that I really, in this game, I have not spent a lot of money rolling talents. Not on my main, not on this. I got very lucky to get the talents I do have on my main. You know, $200-300 tops on talent rolls. So, when you do get a hero that's born with a really nice talent, level them. I've done it before with my Paladin on my main account. I had the baby Paladin. Well, he's now the main Paladin. He's at level 120. The other Paladin I have is at level 100. That revitalized Paladin is a much better Paladin. So will my Thunder God, that baby Thunder God, well, he's going to have to be leveled up. It seems kind of a pain in the ass for him all the way up, considering I've had this Thunder God for so long. He's about to be 100. Smart thing to do? Well, it's going to be the level of that Thunder God. Alright, I think I've hammered that point home long enough, right? Well, we're just going to go ahead and continue on with C and wrap this up. And while this is wrapping up, we'll just go ahead and get into a little bit about what the next 2 videos are going to be out. I know I haven't posted in a couple days, but I will be posting a video tomorrow and Sunday, 100% definitely doing that. The next video I'm going to post on, well, it's going to be about guilds. And I've been talking with Hirsch and a few other people about setting up a kind of recruiting network where people that are looking for guilds, because I've been doing these guild promos, but it's only one guild here, one guild there. There are so many people looking for guilds that what we're going to do is we're going to have basically 3 different chat rooms set up to where you come in and there'll be guilds listed, and they're going to be divided by boss times, whether, you're a morning boss fighter, evening, afternoon, so basically US, Europe, Asia time. And we'll have three different rooms set up for that. Go ahead and head in there, and in the next video I'll be leaving the contact details for that, because there'll be a person running each room. Go in there, get the information you need, leave the information that you have about your account, the type of player you are, and hopefully we can just help some people find some good guilds. That's really what I'm looking to do. Now, then another video that I'm going to do that's really fun, I've got all the gameplay for it, and I gotta say, it has been a blast doing this, and it's tanking with Pumpkin Duke. That's right, Pumpkin Duke, if you tank with him, basically, he just stacks his buff over and over and over and over and over again. I got at least a quad stacked Pumpkin Duke along with Frenzy. You want to see some heroes move fast? Yeah, that'll be coming up probably Sunday. Guild tomorrow. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this one. That's it for now. Till the next one, Sand7 out.